Hi everyone, and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot and today's Pick a Card reading. Today, we will learn your person's late night thoughts about you, when they're alone in that space just after getting into bed and falling asleep, what thoughts flow into their mind, what are they thinking about. So we are staying within the guidelines of the YouTube rules, so this reading will be PG. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. But if you find it doesn't resonate at all, we do encourage you to select a different pile. This is a timeless reading, so when you see it, trust it's with the divine timing of the universe that led you to this reading today. We do want to thank you for all of your support, comments, and sharing these readings, but especially for allowing us to be part of your journey. We've been doing tarot readings for over 30 years, so if you're interested in looking at your personal journey, there is a link in the description and pinned to the top comment on how to get private readings with us. Also, remember as always, these general readings are for entertainment purposes. For today's Pick a Card reading, we have 4 options to choose from. Pile 1 is Field of Dreams, and that comes with the Amethyst, Obelisk. I'll put these down here so you guys can see the cards. Pile 2 is Home. It's a little house in a tree. A little owl there, squirrel, woodlandy kind of. And that comes with the tiger's eye. Pile 3 is Making a Choice. Making a choice. And that comes with Citrine, Obelisk. And pile 4 is Spark. Spark. And that comes with the Rose Quartz Obelisk. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Perhaps you're drawn to the image on the card, the wording on the card, or the crystal, or all of it. Take your time and pause the video if you need to, but it is best to go with your first impression because that is your intuition leading you. The timestamps are below in the description and pinned to the first comment, so you can go directly to your reading by clicking on the timestamp for the pile you select. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what is happening in this moment. This time is for you. So let's begin your journey today. I will see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Field of Dreams card and the Amethyst Obelisk. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. But if you find it doesn't resonate at all with you or your situation, we do encourage you to select a different pile. Today we're looking at your person's late night thoughts about you. Just a reminder, we are staying within the guidelines of the YouTube rules, so this reading will be PG. So let's get right into your reading, Pile 1, for your person's late night thoughts. Let's see, Pile 1. Pile 1, what are their person's late night thoughts? And we have the 6, the 6 of Cups. Okay. What else for Pile 1? Their person's late night thoughts. The 9 of Swords. Okay, what else for Pile 1? What are their person's late night thoughts? The moon, well, that's late night. You know, I feel they dream about you as well, pile one. I feel there's lots of dreaming here going on, especially with this moon card. I feel that this is a situation for some of you that selected this pile where there's been a breakup between you, okay? And this Nine of Swords, it's a lot about fear, it's about anxiety, and it is about mental obsessing. So if there has been a breakup between you and your person, I do feel that they're really working their brains overtime with thinking a lot at night before they try to go to sleep. But I feel as well, some of these people, they think too much, and I feel it's actually keeping them awake. Anyway, so I do feel that this is someone that is thinking, really thinking, perhaps overthinking about coming back into your life. The Six of Cups is very much about, it's about nostalgia, it's about reminiscing, it's about something from the past. It is about something from the past coming back. So they are reviewing this, they're thinking about it, they're having a lot of memories, they're having a lot of thoughts, they're taking trips down memory lane. So I do feel that they are spending a lot of time with a lot of mental thoughts to the point of obsession. Now this moon card tells us a couple of things as well. The moon is about dreams. It can be about dreams. It can be because it's about the spiritual realm. It's about the astral world. But it's also Pisces. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, rising, or Venus in Pisces, this could be a place of validation for you if you like to validate based on astrological signs. But the moon as well is about something hidden. So perhaps your person never really expressed their feelings or their intentions or their emotions to you about what they wanted, about what they want from this connection if you're still together. But that is because there's all this fear about doing so. And I do feel that that fear about doing so is something that was created in a past relationship, not you. And they haven't worked through their issues with that. They haven't healed that, and they still have healing to do before they are fully ready to be able to be in a significant adult relationship. So let's say by significant, I mean long-term. Just trying to straighten these out by looking at the camera frame because that, there we go, much better. All right, let's see what else we get for pile one. What else for pile one? Their late night thoughts. Pile one's person's late night thoughts. Pile one person's late night thoughts. The Empress. The Empress. They think about how nurturing you are. They think about how giving you are. But the Empress is also someone who's hubba, hubba, hubba. There's a sensuality about you. And I do feel that they think about that at night. So this implies, again, that there is a lot of passion here from your person towards you, pile one. So I do feel that they do have passionate thoughts. And perhaps they're taking trips down memory lane as well with these passionate thoughts about you if you are in a place of separation, or if you're broken up, or if you're no longer together. And if you are with someone right now that you're dating or in a relationship with, I feel they do the same thing. They also have these very passionate thoughts. They feel that you are voluptuous is the best word that can describe the Empress. Now, it doesn't have to be that you have to be female. It's just the way that the archetype of the card is described. There's something about you that's very sensual, that's very nurturing, loving, giving, compassionate. And I feel that they think about this. And I do feel for some of you, they even think about what it would be like to have children or combining your families if you have families. Let's see what else for pile one. What are pile one's person's night thoughts of them? Let's see, here we have this Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is about someone who has emotionally checked out. And they emotionally check out because of this fear. This fear. Afraid, being afraid to really express themselves. And perhaps that's what caused the breakup. Perhaps they ran. Perhaps you, if you embodied the energy of the Empress, said something along, because the Empress is someone who's very empowered. Perhaps you said something along the lines of, you know, if this isn't going to work out, then if you're not going to be open with me and be vulnerable and communicate your feelings, then I'm done with this. So I do feel that there is some sadness, some regret, some remorse, some real loneliness here when it comes to your person. And this reading for pile one, it really does feel that this has occurred, or it really does feel that this energy is someone that you are in separation from. It doesn't have to be, but that's just what it feels like to me. And on the bottom, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good. And the next one was the Seven of Cups, which is dreaming, fantasizing, trying to figure things out, trying to make a choice, trying to figure out next moves. So I really feel that with this Wheel of Fortune being here, this is the Wheel of Fate and the Wheel of Destiny. But it also tells us that the universe is in constant motion. Every action creates a reaction. Everything is shifting and moving. As the tide ebbs and flows, the universe flows around the wheel, this turn of the wheel. It is something that's ever changing. Change being the key word, okay? So it's also a card of good luck. And it's also a card of destiny and fate. I do feel that your person does have a lot of thoughts of you. And as I said earlier, I also feel they dream of you. The Seven of Cups is about dreams. It's about daydreams. It's about fantasies. It's about having to make choices. It's about having your head in the clouds. So I do feel that they do not only dream about you at night, but this Seven of Cups tells us that they daydream about you during the day. So your person is really thinking, pile one, about reconnecting with you if you are separated. And if you are not separated, your person thinks about you to the point of trying to figure out what they're going to do, trying to figure out how they're going to take this relationship, what's going to happen next. This is what they think about if you're currently dating or currently in a relationship with someone. But this as well is someone who can be emotionally detached, emotionally reserved. But since this Wheel of Fortune comes right next to it, this tells us that this is changing. This will shift and change because this Empress energy is just so loving, so caring, so giving. So now let's look at some oracle cards for you, pile one. And this is the card you selected, Field of Dreams. So this is really about your person becoming very clear about their thoughts and their feelings concerning you and your connection or relationship if you're currently together. They realize they are reaping what they have sown. The law of cause and effect, reaping what you sow, right? So have they sown love? Have they sown kindness and compassion with you? Or have they sown discord, frustration, and heartache, right? So, and if you're not together with your person currently, if you are separated or apart, they're having these same thoughts and trying to find this sense of clarity. And this Nine of Swords and this Seven of Cups and this moon, it's about someone who is just really entrenched in a lot of mental stuff, really overthinking, really spending too much time in thought, in their heads, instead of their heart. But I do feel as well, this field of dreams tells us they're becoming very clear. So there's a breakthrough, there's an epiphany, there's a greater understanding. They're going to be able to see the light, see the forest through the trees. They're going to understand, and that breakthrough will actually help them and your connection. So this next card that we have is Spirit of the River. And this is very much about saying yes to the next stage of your journey and going with the flow and trusting the current of the river to carry this connection forward to new adventures. And if you're apart from your person right now, they are being asked, your person is being asked to stop swimming against the current. Stop all this mental, okay? Because the situations in your lives right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Forces beyond your control. The people upstairs, the universe, are trying to lend a hand in this situation. And you're both being encouraged to step back and trust the flow of the energy from the universe. Okay? Let's do this. And so I feel that your person what ifs this to death about, shall we get back together? Shall we come back together? Shall we stay apart? Shall I move forward with this relationship? What shall I do? What shall I do? I feel they're going to reach this place where they're going to hit a wall where they can't think about it anymore, and then just surrender and let the spirit of the river carry them to the place they need to be. Which, for some of you, a lot of you, I feel, will be back together or taking your relationship to the next level. Between worlds. And your person may have been on the fence about next steps for the two of you, whether that is taking the relationship further or coming back together if you're currently in separation or apart. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. And this is for both of you, this relationship between you and your person. So if they are considering what they like or don't like, what is important to them, do you share the same values? Do you want the same things in life? And I feel that they are very much kind of running back and forth on this fence, trying to figure out which side they're going to jump to. But with this Wheel of Fortune being here, the universe, the people upstairs are supporting this connection and this relationship between you and your person. So we also have intimacy. And this is really about emotional intimacy and being vulnerable. And your person thinks about and considers what it would be like if they could let down their guard, blast down their walls, and really be emotionally vulnerable with you. Will it make the relationship better? Will it make it stronger? These thoughts go through their mind. Although if they haven't opened up to you already, they have been fearful of that. They have been fearful of that. And we talked about that when we put the tarot cards out. Just want to make more room here. Move this over for a second. But they still think about it and wonder what it would be like if they could allow themselves to truly trust what they feel in their heart and share that openly with you. They consider how much more fulfilling your connection would be. And of course, they also do think about the passionate connection you share with each other in terms of physical intimacy. Okay? So the next card we have is Family Room. This is about them thinking about what it would be like to share a home together, or perhaps even have a family together, like we talked about with the Empress. The family room is where secrets and personal matters are shared with others. So this as well again, can be their thoughts and even fantasies about intimate moments with you, remembering them, reminiscing about them in a passionate way. But it can also be that your person is retreated away from you and keeping things from you private at this time. The last oracle card we have here is laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. Your person thinks about all the things that you laugh about together. And perhaps you tell each other jokes or funny stories that only the two of you find funny, that only the two of you laugh about. They think of all the times you make them laugh. When they were feeling, maybe they were feeling down or discouraged or fearful, and how it lightened their burdens and helped them feel grounded and feel hopeful again. And that as well is very much about that Empress energy as well, helping to ground them, giving them support, giving them guidance, giving them encouragement, right? But also making them laugh. So what else for pile one? What is pile one's person's late night thoughts? Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Yes, this is a break. You are taking a break. But I actually feel that your person, pile one, needs to get some sleep. I don't feel they're resting well. I don't feel that some of them are sleeping that well just now. Let's see what else for pile one. Be in the present and dream of the future. Dream. See, here come these dreams again. I do feel your person dreams about you quite a bit, and they think about you at night in a way, I feel, to kind of encourage those dreams. And you may be having those same dreams with your person, or dreaming of them at night, and perhaps the dreams are similar. Perhaps you're meeting up on this card very much looks to me like a couple that's meeting up on the astral plane at night in that place of dreams, where you can spend time together in 5D as opposed to 3D. But I do feel your person does dream of you as well as think of you at night. When we dream, everything is possible. And so perhaps they dream about having a relationship with you and dream about coming back together with you and dream about taking this relationship further. But they have to get past their fear. The only thing that is real is love. Yes, love, not this mental stuff here. Love. The only thing that's real is love. Because love is all there is. Isn't that what the Beatles say? Love is all there is. Let's see what else we get for pile one. Let's see what else we get for pile one, please. Pile one's person's late night thoughts of them. Well, no. Too many. Obsession. Okay, obsession. And that's what I said here with this 9 of thoughts. This 9 of thoughts. This 9 of swords. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. See, and I do feel, like I said in the very beginning, that there was some obsessive thinking going on for some of you with your person late at night. Let's see what else for pile one. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And if you are separated, I feel that that message is for you. There is a reason for the separation. The universe has everything under control. There's a sense of fate and destiny here, but also divine timing. Okay? And for your person, I feel that they are having to accept that they need to make some changes here. Because I do feel your person, I do feel like their people upstairs, their guides, their angels are trying to help them work through a lot of this stuff that's going on with them. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. And a lot of times that Six of Cups as well can be about not just the past in this lifetime, but also the past in a previous lifetime. Past life connection. And there is a strong connection here between you and your person, pile one. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So perhaps this is part of the process for your person. Perhaps they need to go through a bit of a shift or a little bit of a spiritual awakening, and they may not be necessarily aware that that's happening. It may be not something that they're trying to go out and create or I'm going to go and get awakened. This may be something that's happening more than likely naturally and organically. And I do feel as that awakening happens, I do feel that they'll be so much more connected with you. They do think about it. They are aware that you guys have this bond. They are aware that there is this special connection here between the two of you. But I feel their fear at times gets in their way or has gotten in their way. They think that they find you so attractive. That as well goes with that Empress card, because they do find you so attractive. And here we go. They think that they want you. And they do want you in more ways than one. You were the best thing in my life. So if you have been in separation from your person, if you are in a breakup situation, they do recognize and they do think about that you were the best thing in their life. I replay our conversations over and over. See, and that can be, if you're replaying conversations over and over when you're getting ready to go to bed, that can keep you up. That can definitely keep you awake, right? And they lost themselves. They recognize they lost themselves. But I do feel that they are trying to find themselves. I see life differently now. So I do feel that your person is aware that they need to make some changes. They think about it. They think about what they're going to do. They're waiting for some sort of clarity. They're waiting for some sort of breakthrough. And I do believe that breakthrough will come for them. These are their late night PG-13 rated thoughts of you, pile one. Thanks so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask you to take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you over in reading 2. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Home card and the Tiger's Eye obelisk. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. But if you find it doesn't resonate at all with you or your situation, we do encourage you to select a different pile. Today, we're looking at your person's late night thoughts about you. And just a reminder, we are staying within the guidelines of the YouTube rules, so this reading will be PG. So let's get right into your reading, pile 2. What are your person's late night thoughts for pile 2? Pile 2's person's late night thoughts about them. That is the Queen of Cups. Lots of water energy there. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So if you or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this may be a point of validation for you to see if you've selected the right pile. Some people like to do that. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio to use this pile at all. So let's see what else for pile 2. What are your person's late night thoughts strength. Well, they do have a lot of passion for you, pile 2. Lots of passion here with that strength card. You also have the King of Wands. All right, so this is about Leo. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That could be a place of validation for you. Now, the King of Wands is someone who has a lot of fire, because the element that belongs to the suit of Wands is fire. Lots of fire, lots of passion, lots of attraction, really feeling that they are truly turned on by you. Pile 2, there's a lot of passion here. But there's also this sense that they think about how beautiful you are. They think about your eyes, they think about your lips, they think about your hair, they think about how you present yourself, they think about how they are so attracted to you. They actually feel blessed that you are part of their life, okay? Now, they, even if you're apart, they still feel the same way. Now, this strength card, they also recognize and think about how strong you are. Inner strength, lots of courage, lots of fire within you. They think about the fire energy within you as well. So I also feel that they do think about their love for you. This Queen of Cups is about love. And they think about the connection that the two of you have as well, because there is a strong empathy and there is a strong telepathy between you and your person. Pile 1, you think each other's thoughts, complete each other's sentences. If someone's stomach is rumbling, the other one feels hungry too. That's how this empathy and telepathy work between the two of you, for some of you. Let's see what else for pile 2. Person's late night thoughts. The Empress. Lots of attraction. Lots of attraction. They also think about how loving you are. They think about how caring, how giving, how nurturing, how supportive, how you help guide them when they need help. Perhaps they come to you with problems that they're having with their work or their job or their career, or other parts of their lives, family, friends, whatever issues they may be having. They feel that they can come to you and get loving guidance and loving support when they need it. They also think about this Empress card, and I think this came in for pile 1 as well. They also think perhaps about having children or having a family or combining your families. What that would be like to have children with you. For some of you, I know not everybody wants children. So just take what resonates and let the rest go. Okay. And here we have the Sun. Well, that's a very powerful card, the Sun. The Sun is a very powerful card. It's about recognizing that this is or can be a happy, fulfilling relationship. And that there can be this opportunity to take this relationship further. This is also a soulmate indicator. So perhaps your person thinks at night, late at night, that you are soulmates. Okay? They are aware that there's this really strong connection between you with the Strength card and the Sun being here. They are aware there is a super strong connection between the two of you. And on the bottom, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this could mean that your person is someone who is very dedicated to their work, or they do work a lot. Perhaps they also recognize that you are very dedicated to your work as well. But this is a card of, again, long-term relationship. establishing a family, having financial security and stability, building a home together. These are the things that they think about late at night or before they go to bed. Pile 2, the card that you selected for your reading is the home card. This comes very much back to this 10 of Pentacles as well. There's no place like home, where there is peace, security, safety, and belonging. And they do think that you are their home. Home is love. And love is all around them now, because home is where the heart is. This is about love. This is very much love. This is also about love, a deep soul love, a deep soul connection between you and your person. Doesn't have to be a soulmate, but there's a deep soul connection. There's no need to put labels on our relationships, although some people like to. But as long as there is love and respect for one another and communication, that's really all that truly matters. And trust, that's really all that matters. So this oracle card that I pulled for you is beloved. And it has the number 2 on it, which is about relationships and couples, and which is the 2 of you, obviously. Now, this card, beloved, says radical acceptance. This card requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. And if your person has not been giving this to you, they are clearly thinking about it a lot. This is also about surrendering, to allow themselves to be loved and feeling worthy and deserving of that love. Your person feels this deep burning for you. Yes, I am being poetic and choosing words carefully, but you know what I mean. And very much with this King of Wands, the King of Wands is someone who takes action. They don't just think about it, they act on it. So I do feel that your person is going to be putting in more effort and energy in terms of their heart, body, and soul in their contribution to your connection and to your relationship. We also have happy. Your person thinks about how being with you will bring them joy and contentment, and how fulfilling your connection is now or could be. And their heart could be wide open and filled with love for you, even if they haven't expressed that love to you. This card tells us, this happy, that there is joy and contentment now, if they are willing to embrace it, but also in the future, if you are currently apart from each other. They think the grass is greenest, green, very green here on this Empress card. They think the grass is greenest right here with you in their life. But again, if you're currently apart, it's something that they see now that they want to create for the future. The next card is beauty. Yes, I had to cover it to keep it PG. It doesn't show anything, but it could be implied. Anyway, they allow themselves to think about how beautiful you are to them. And we talked about that with the Queen of Cups and the Empress. And not just your external beauty, but your inner beauty as well, and your inner strength. And how you are their divine feminine. Whether they know what a divine feminine is or not, they think about your hair, the way you smell, your eyes, and how your eyes can look and see and pierce deep into their soul. The next card is gift. They think about how generous you are, maybe with gifts you've given them, or things you've done for them, or said to them, how you help them, encourage them, and support them when they need that support or that help or guidance. They also consider that you are a gift in their life. They think about that. They think about how lucky they are to have met you and to have you in their life. And if you're currently not together or if you are in separation, I feel like there is a lot of regret about letting that go and a lot of thoughts about how your person can get that back, right? Now, this could also be them, your person, presenting you with a gift. Now, it's not always a physical gift, although presents are nice. Presents are nice, but perhaps the gift of their heart and their love. And we also have adventure. Well, they think about the adventures you've shared together, and they fantasize about the adventures that you will be having together in the future. They reminisce and take trips down memory lane, and this, of course, makes them think about other adventures that they would like to take with you. Perhaps you'd be taking a trip somewhere, and there's a lot of green here, lots of green. Perhaps it's somewhere in nature. Perhaps you guys will be taking a journey with one another. And the King of Wands is someone who likes adventure. They like to do things. They like to go places. They like to have new experiences. They like to try new things, right? Maybe go learn how to make sushi or go skydiving or go canoeing on a river. But they do like to do and experience new things. And so they do think about how adventurous you are, how you're up for a lot of different things that perhaps some people wouldn't be up for. Perhaps it's jumping out of a plane or going scuba diving, whatever it is. Yes, I am kind of using extreme examples, but the point is, whatever it is, they think about the adventures that you've had, the adventures that you can have, the adventures that you will have. So let's see what else for pile 2. I'm trying to not use stack anymore. I think in some languages that translates to a bad word, and someone actually asked me to use pile instead of stack. So I'm trying to do that. So if I say spile, that's why. Trying to use pile instead of stack. So for pile 2, their person's late night thoughts. Back to what you love. Back to what you love. So if you are separated from your person, if you are apart, if you're not together, if you're not dating, you're in a relationship now, if this is someone from your past, they are thinking about that past. They are reminiscing, and they are thinking about going back to what they love, which is you. There is love here. It's here. It is really strong in this reading, especially with that Queen of Cups being there. True love. They think about true love. This love is once in a lifetime. That's what it says right there. You probably can't see it, but that's what it says. True love. True love. They think about kissing. They think about what it's like to kiss you. Be late night thoughts about kissing, especially with that King of Wands being there. What comes after kissing? Let's see, I'm trying to get this card. Let it fall. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And perhaps for some of you, your relationship has been stuck in a rut, or you're kind of like doing the same things over and over again, and it's not working with your person. So I feel that they are thinking about these patterns and how to break these patterns that are keeping you stuck or are keeping your relationship in this place of limbo. And the King of Wands is someone who is going to take action to try and fix that, to try and repair that. That King of Wands energy is very much about taking action, not just thinking about it. They take action. Let's see what else for pile 2. What are their person's late night thoughts? Pile 2. Person's late night thoughts. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So if they haven't been vulnerable with you, they're thinking about doing that. They're thinking about taking that action. They're thinking about opening their heart, expressing themselves, allowing you in to see their authentic self, and being completely honest with you. Okay? This is what they're thinking about if they don't do that already. Perhaps that's the next step for your relationship. Okay? And they need to do something about that. But again, King of Wands, they take action. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And perhaps you were giving too much. Not that that's a bad thing. The giving and receiving need to be equal. It needs to mirror one another, especially because we have that Empress energy here as well. The Empress is, and the Queen of Cups, they are both by nature very, very giving, very nurturing, very loving. It's the essence of who you are. And not suggesting to change that, but your person needs to give back to you. With this gift card being here, I feel they will be giving back to you. So protected, you are safe and divinely guided. And we have safety and stability and security here with this 10 of Pentacles and with this home card. Your person does feel very safe with you. They feel secure in your connection. They feel secure in your love. Let's see what else for pile 2. Patience. Everything will unfold in accordance with divine timing. So even though the King of Wands is someone who does take action, who does move swiftly, who, after thinking things through, this is a divine timing situation in that it has to unfold in accordance with a divine plan. Don't feel that your person's sitting there or laying there in bed going, oh, I'm ready to take action, but it has to be according with divine timing. It's just something that will happen naturally and organically here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. So I do feel that your person does recognize that there is true love here between you and your person. Your person feels it. They are aware of it. Every time I say true love, I think of that scene from The Princess Bride where, oh, I don't remember his name. He goes, true love. Anyway. So let's see for pile 2. What are their person's current late night thoughts for pile 2? I want to start over. So we had that come back to what you love. Perhaps your person does want a fresh start, new beginning. And that could be, even if you're together now, they may want to amp it up, make it stronger, make it deeper. But I feel as well, if you are in a place of separation with your person, they spend a lot of time at night thinking about wanting to start over, wanting a fresh start, new beginning. I hope that you can forgive me one day. See what else for pile 2. What does pile 2's person's late night thoughts? I saved your texts and messages. And that could be whether you're currently seeing each other or in separation or together or not. See what else for pile 2. I watch your social media. See what else for pile 2. I want you back. Well, I guess I watch your social media really isn't a late night thought. That's actually something they do. That's something they do. And I do feel if you are not together, if you are in separation, that this is something your person does. They try to figure out, try to find out what's going on with you, when really all they have to do is just pick up the phone, text, email, phone call, smoke signal, whatever. All they have to do is reach out to you and ask you directly. This is your reading for today, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask you to take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you over in reading 3. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose making a choice for your card and the yellow citrine obelisk. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take from this reading what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. But if you find it doesn't resonate at all with you or your situation, we do encourage you to select a different pile. Today we're looking at your person's late night thoughts about you. And just a reminder, we are staying within the guidelines of the YouTube rules, so this reading will be PG. Okay? So for pile 3, what are their person's late night thoughts of them for pile 3? Late night thoughts. And of course, a day doesn't go by that we don't drop it on the floor. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have Temperance. And we have the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So if your sun, moon, or rising, or Venus for you or your person is in Sagittarius, this may be a point of validation for you. Some people like to choose a stack based on the astrological signs. It doesn't have to be, and you certainly don't have to. This is your reading. You choose the pile you want. What else for pile 3? Their person's late night thoughts. Here you are, you're trying to come out. The Hermit. The Hermit. So that is Virgo energy. So Sagittarius and Virgo. What else for pile 3? Person's late night thoughts. The 4 of Wands. And then on the bottom, we have the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Well, this is really telling a lovely story here on the bottom. So I feel for those of you who picked this pile that many of you are probably in a place of separation or breakup from your person, okay? And I feel that they are either ghosting you or turned away from you. They may be just not speaking to you as much as they normally do. This Hermit is about someone who has kind of turned their back, turned away, not communicating, going through self-imposed isolation, spending a lot of time by themselves. But it's also a very spiritual card because it can help them gain and attain wisdom, understanding about making a choice. Okay, so although I feel that a lot of you could be in separation from your person right now, I don't feel it's going to stay that way. I don't feel it stays that way. This Ace of Pentacles, this Ace of Coins is very much about a fresh start, new beginning, a chance to start over. It's a new chapter, the next chapter. Now, you don't have to be separated from your person. This could just be your person missing you or you missing them, thinking about each other. But the general meaning for the Three of Swords card is about separation. Well, it's called the divorce card. So it could be that you're separated from one another. You have been through a breakup. There is a sense of isolation here and not much communication going on between the two of you. But I do feel there's a fresh start, new beginning on a stronger foundation from where your relationship was before. Your person just has to make a choice. Now, this Temperance card is about healing, but it's also about this connection that exists between the two of you, okay? It's about a strong connection because Temperance is about alchemy and the blending of substances. See, we have these two cups here, pouring into one another, two souls. There's a strong connection here between you and your person. And I do feel that they are aware that there is a strong connection as well. And that could be the reason why they have separated from you, or they're ghosting you, or they're not communicating with you, because they may not be ready to embrace this intense energy that exists here between the two of you. Now, I also feel that your person thinks about, with this Four of Wands, about longevity, about long-term relationship, about taking next steps in your relationship, whether that's moving in together, buying a house together, getting engaged, getting married, whatever it is for your situation. I do feel that they think about that. They spend time contemplating that. And not just at night before they go to bed. I do feel that this is something that is on their mind. Now, this Six of Cups is very much about a fresh start, new beginning. It's about someone from the past returning. It's about a lot of reminiscing, a lot of taking trips down memory lane. It's about thinking about what should be, what could be, what shoulda, woulda, could have been, okay? And if they are separated from you, if you are separated from your person right now, it doesn't have to be for this stack to work for you, but I just feel some of you are. This is saying that there is a really strong chance for the two of you to come back together, especially because we have Temperance and we have this Ace of Pentacles. Now, I love this card so much. I just love this card. See these two wands here? This could indicate that there is some distance or separation or space between the two of you as well. But that light is telling you there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But this Two of Wands as well, it's these two symbols of fire. And to me, two symbols of fire, this could be a twin flame connection. It doesn't have to be. There's no need to put labels on relationships, but there are some people who are in twin flame connections, twin flame relationships, or separation with twin flames, and that is a point of validation for them if they selected this reading. They are thinking about you, they're thinking about the time you shared together, they're thinking about all the things you did, all your memories, trips down memory lane, all of it. And with this Temperance card and this Two of Wands, there is, and the Six of Cups as well. There is even past life connection between you and your person. They may not be aware of that. Some of them may very well be aware of it, but they don't have to be aware of it. But they do recognize that there is this strong connection, that this is something that's different, that this is something that's unique, that this is something that they haven't really experienced before with anyone. Pile 3. So let's look at some oracle cards, and we'll start with your card that you selected. And it's about making a choice. So this is clearly a fork in the road. And your person realizes they must make a conscious choice here with this Hermit about what will happen with you. So if you're in separation, this means that they're thinking about whether they should reunite with you or just keep moving on with their life. If you're currently dating or in a relationship, this can indicate they need to decide if they want to take the relationship further in terms of next steps. Where is this relationship going? So they ponder this choice, mulling it over in their head, in their mind. Some of your people will consider both options, while the other, they will consider both options. They will consider, well, what if I go this way, and what if I go this way? While some others will consider the one they feel is for their best and highest good, which I feel the Hermit is helping them figure out. Then there are some who may be in the state of overthinking and second-guessing themselves, although I don't really see the energy of overthinking here, perhaps a little bit with the Three of Swords. But regardless, they will have to make a choice. This card tells us that they have to make a choice. So the next card we have is Whale Song. Whale Song. This is very much about reliving memories, taking trips down memory lane, very much like that Six of Cups, and thinking about all the time you spent together or are spending together now, taking trips down memory lane and enjoying those trips. And if you're apart at the moment, this indicates they are thinking about reuniting and having a new opportunity with you in terms of a love connection. This is also a sense of them missing you as well if you're broken up. Like, you know how the whales send out their whale song, hoping the other whales will hear it? And if you've ever heard that, it comes with such a sound of melancholy. And this could very well be them, this Three of Swords, being very sad, feeling very melancholy. Perhaps you ended things with them, and now they feel alone, okay? This could be you ending it with them, and them seeing there was a great connection, hoping for a new beginning, and them feeling very alone, very isolated, and very melancholy with this whale song here. So they send out their whale song to you, hoping you will hear it. They also consider the signs they've been seeing. Like, the universe is throwing synchronicity at them. And perhaps it's a song they hear on the radio or a television show you would always watch together, or they see your initials or name somewhere when they're out and about. And this can apply if you're living together, and this can apply if you're currently together with your person now or in separation. Your person thinks about the synchronicities they have during the day, and again brings memories of you to the forefront of their mind. And so as they go to bed, they contemplate the synchronicities and different signs from the universe that they've seen throughout the day. The next card we have is, fork in the road. Well, again, they need to make a decision considering the consequences of that decision and what it means for the future. They think about whether they can open up to the possibility of love, real love, soul deep love, or remain isolated like the Hermit In their whale song, Melancholy, they also consider that to be in a relationship with you, the relationship must be based on truth and authenticity. And there is an intensity to your connection that at times, I think it does scare them. And so they think about which path to choose. The next card we have for you is Coming Together. So they really think about what it would be like to be in a long-term relationship with you. Like that Four of Wands told us, okay? At times they allow themselves to think that there is a destiny to your connection. Temperance is about fate and destiny. They think that there's a destiny to your connection, a fate to your connection. They think about how they have been moved by your love and felt their heart open. The next card is, show it to you in just a second, although it's a stone statue showing a very passionate embrace. The next card is Lovers. This comes with 15. This isn't the Lovers from the Tarot. This is from a different deck. This is very much about being lovers, and that comes with romance, love, loyalty, and trust. And these two figures on this stone are sharing a very passionate embrace. So your person really does think a lot about the passion in your connection and the ways that you share physical intimacy with one another. This Two of Wands as well, it's about this shared passion between you. Lots of fire, lots of attraction, lots of energy. But it's also telling us that, especially with Temperance being here, because Temperance is also about patience, it's also telling us that things are going to take a little bit longer to come together with you and your person. And we have Celebrate Differences. Well, okay, so opposites attract. And it's the differences that make you unique. And your person thinks about how unique you are. They think about all the interesting things about you that make you different, unique. Of course, you have some similarities, and they think about those as well. Perhaps they experience some new things in their life because you've been part of their life, whether that be a different kind of music or art or theater or food, whatever, because your taste in these things are different to theirs. And they love how this helps them experience different things in a positive way. Okay, pile 3, let's get some more information here about what your person's late night thoughts are. I do feel that there's a lot of thought here about them taking the relationship further, deciding what they're going to do in terms of coming back together if you're currently apart, or taking the relationship further if you're currently seeing them, dating them, or in a relationship with them. I do feel, though, there is some sadness around your person. I do feel that perhaps some of you did end things with them. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You've got to find your power, stand in that power, and do that, especially if you've been disrespected or mistreated in regard to a love connection. Let's see what else for pile 3, because this is sadness. This is sadness, and this Hermit is someone who can be very much alone or feeling lonely and isolated. But I do feel your person is aware that there's a connection. I feel they can't get you off their mind. And this Four of Wands as well tells us that they do think about what it would be like to be with you long term. I think that that is almost to the forefront of their minds. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. That's interesting because we got celebrate differences. Just find that a little humorous. And I do feel that your person, when they create this fresh start, new beginning with the two of you, or if you are together and moving the relationship forward, they will be more loving with you and to you. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. When we have this kind of connection, especially a deep soul connection, things do tend to move along in accordance with divine timing. We did have this Temperance card here, which is about patience. So I do feel that things have to unfold in accordance with some divine plan a bit here. See what else for pile 3. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Has your person expressed their love for you, pile 3? Have they truly done that? If they haven't done that, I do feel that they are thinking about doing that. I do feel they wonder what it would feel like for them if they did that, if they opened their heart. Well, the heart's open, they just keep trying to shut it down. If they open their heart and express their feelings for you, it would actually be very freeing for them. I do feel they've been hurt in the past as well. See what else for pile 3. Vulnerability. See, you can be completely open with this person. I do feel they're thinking about how they can be more vulnerable. Can they let down their guard? Can they let you in? Can they be vulnerable with you and show them who they really are? Well, that as well is part of a deep soul connection, to be authentic, to live authentically. I dropped about 20 cards on the floor. Okay, we'll carry on here. Carry on. What else for pile 3? Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. And perhaps you are apart now. Perhaps you are apart from one another. And this hermit is where the clarity comes for your person. See what else for pile 3. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards sacred union. And marriage can be that 4 of Wands as well. I do feel for some of you, your person is thinking about marriage. Taking the relationship further. Whatever the next step is, doesn't have to be a marriage. Children, doesn't have to be a marriage. It could just be moving in together, getting engaged, whatever the next steps are for you, whatever resonates with you, because there's so many people watching this and everyone's in a different situation. See what else. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. And I do feel that there is a past life connection here, because we have that with Temperance. We have that with the 2 of Wands as well, because I do feel that that is this deep soul connection that does cross many lifetimes. And we always find the people we're supposed to find in subsequent lifetimes, because there's still life lessons that have to be completed with one another. Let's see what else. Your person thinks that they want to tell you how they feel. That would be nice. That comes back to that vulnerability, but I do feel they will be more expressive. I admire you. They do think about how beautiful you are. They think about your beauty. They think about your inner beauty and your outer beauty. More about the essence of who you are. There's a sensuality about you as well. I feel that they contemplate, they think about that as well, but that comes back to the passion that we talked about earlier. You were the best thing in my life. So if you are apart, they think at night that you were the best thing in their life. And I do feel that this is creating some of this Three of Swords here, feeling sad. This sadness, it's about heartbreak. I miss seeing you. And then on the bottom we have, I want to start over. This is what they're thinking at night. I miss seeing you. I want to start over. I wish we could go back. So I do feel that your person does think about you quite a bit in terms of getting back together, wanting to have a fresh start, wanting to have a new beginning, knowing they need to make a choice. And then they need to find the courage to take action, to reach out to you and start putting this back together if you are apart. Okay? But I do feel that they will do it because there is a divine plan and there is divine guidance in this situation and in your connection. This is your reading for today, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 4. Have a great day, guys. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Spark card and the Rose Quartz Obelisk. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take from this reading what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. But if you find it doesn't resonate at all, we do encourage you to select a different pile. Today we're looking at your person's late night thoughts of you. And just a reminder, we are staying within the guidelines of the YouTube rules. So this reading will be PG. Okay, so let's get right into your reading, Pile 4. What are your person's late night thoughts? Person's late night thoughts. Strength. The shadow from the window. I'll pull it down a little bit. And the sun. Strength is Leo energy. So if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is in Leo for you or your person, that could be a validation for you if you've selected the right stack. The moon. So that is Pisces energy as well. Interesting that the sun and moon comes up. The only thing missing is the star. Now, if that comes up, I'm going to freak out. Not really. Let's see what else for Pile 3. The Queen of Cups. So that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or Venus in one of those signs for you or your person. That can be a place of validation for you. Let's see what else for Pile 3. Late night thoughts, Pile 3's person, Pile 3 person's late night thoughts. The Page of Wands. And then on the bottom, we have the Two of Cups. So the moon is very much about dreams. I feel your person as well thinks about you at night and then dreams about you, and you may dream of them as well. Okay. Now, your person feels you have a lot of strength, inner strength, courage. They also feel that you have a very strong connection with one another, and so they think about that as well. They also see, with this sun being there, they think about how beautiful you are. They think about how attractive you are. They think about how graceful you are and gracious. But also this comes with a sense of them not really being fully expressive of themselves, perhaps their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, their intention. Perhaps this is something that they have kept to themselves or they keep to themselves. And I do feel that at night, when they're thinking about things and these thoughts just flow into their minds, they do think about being more open with you emotionally, expressive emotionally, sharing their emotions, sharing their thoughts, allowing themselves to be vulnerable. If they haven't done this with you yet, pile 4, I do feel like this is one of the things they think about. Now, they also think about, and we talked about beauty, but there's something about your eyes, the way that you look at them, the way that I feel that you can see right into their soul. They feel that as well. Okay, now this Page of Wands, there's a lot of passion here. Okay, Page of Wands, lots of passion. And I do feel that they think about that in the quiet of the night, and we'll just leave that there. But they also, with this 2 of Cups being here, this was on the bottom, so this is the overall energy for the reading. They do think about a relationship with you. They think about really, well, this is a union of hearts, right? This is a union of hearts. And it's a very strong connection between the 2 of you, since it started with strength and ended with the 2 of Cups. And this sun energy here as well. Very strong, very empowering connection the 2 of you share. And I feel that they think about taking the relationship further. Wonder what it would be like. Perhaps they think about what the next steps are. What would be the next steps for you? Everybody is different, whether it's moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, getting back together, if you're currently apart. I don't get a sense here that this is necessarily a breakup situation where you have broken up, although that is possible. It is possible for some of you who chose this stack. This is really more about them thinking about what it would be like to be with you for the long haul, what it would be like to be with you long term. I also feel that they want to have more adventures with you, whatever those adventures may be, taking trips, going to different places, doing different things, trying different things, having fun in the sun. This is a card of fulfillment, happiness, stability, romance, all things coming to fruition with this Sun card being there. It's also a very strong soul connection, as the Strength card is as well. So let's go over the card that you chose for the reading, which is Spark. So it has these hearts here. See the hearts? So I do feel they think about their love for you. And even if they haven't expressed it, like this moon could be telling us, because this is about things hidden, things that are suppressed, things that aren't kind of out in the open. I do feel the love for you is here, especially with this Queen of Cups and 2 of Cups being here as well. But also I want to, and then we'll go back to the spark, I also want to say this. What has been in the dark here with this moon card in terms of their feelings, their emotions, if they haven't shared them or expressed them to you, that will soon be in the light. That will soon be in the light. The darkness of the moon, time, the light of the sun. So I do feel like they're going to If they haven't already, express themselves, express their emotions. They sure are thinking about it. They sure do think about it, and I feel that they have hidden them because they're afraid to express them. Let's go back to this spark card. So they think about how creative you are in all things, about how you light a spark within them that turns into a blazing fire. Yes, I'm being poetic there. They think about how passionate you are and the passions that you share together. We have 3 cards of passion here. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of that between the 2 of you. So let's get the rest of your oracle cards here. And this is the further gate. And it comes with 55. And 5 is about change. It's about change, changing for the better. So this card is about lifting your eyes to the horizon and to begin to walk towards your future. And perhaps for some of you, your person is marching in place right now, especially with that moon card being there, stirring up dust, but not really going anywhere. So if your relationship is stuck in a rut or at a stalemate, or if you are separated, your person thinks about forward movement and what that would look like. They think about breaking free from this place of stagnation that comes with this card, the further gate, and know they need to do it soon because they wonder if you're going to be there when they are ready to move and don't want to miss the opportunity. So I do feel like they spin some cycles in their brain about, well, I need to do this, and what if they move on, and etc., etc. And see, if you look here closely at the card, the gate is open. All they have to do is walk through it. Also, for all of you pile 3s out there, this is telling you there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not an illusion. Actually, the tunnel's an illusion, but that's a whole different story altogether. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and things are going to start changing soon. If they've been in a bad place between the 2 of you, they will get better. If you are separated and apart from each other, there is this strong potential for this to come back together with you and your person, okay? No place like home. And that has a 50 on it. So these 5s are about change. No other 5s. These 5s are about change. So your person thinks about how they feel very at home with you in their life. They feel comfortable with you. They think about that. They feel safe with you. They feel secure with you. They feel stable with you. They feel loved and nurtured and cared for by you. And they feel loved like they've never been loved by anyone before. And home is where the heart is. And you are their home. And they know this. They think about this. It's what they think about. Sensual awakening. Okay. So your person thinks about your physical intimacy with each other and how it brings pleasure and joy, and how they've had experiences with you that they perhaps have never had with anyone before. Lots of passion here with this Page of Wands, strength, and this sensual awakening. Okay, this is all I can say about this, so we'll just leave that card there. Okay, distant horizons. This card represents dreams, very much like the moon, but this is also about hopes and wishes. So your person does indulge in what a real long-term relationship with you would be like. The Union of Hearts. This is also a card of travel. So your person thinks about taking a time out with you at their side, They fantasize about different places you could go and what adventures you would have there. The Page of Wands is also a card of travel. So is the Sun, really about having fun in the sun. Okay? So perhaps it's a journey across the sea or a nice little getaway in a cabin by the lake, road trip, something. They think about what it would be like to spend some quality time together away from the pressing matters of your busy daily lives. Okay, and we also have infinite blessings. Your person thinks about how much of a blessing you are or have been in their life. The loving energy you surround them with. Love from the highest level. Unconditional love. And perhaps they have not experienced unconditional love before. And perhaps for some of you, they don't even know how to respond to it because they may not feel they deserve this kind of love or don't feel worthy of it. They also remember the day that you came into their lives. Perhaps it was an unusual meeting, a strange but fated crossing of paths. And they do reminisce about this, seeing that there really is something unusual and even miraculous about your connection. So your person does think about you at night, pile 4. They think a lot about you, about a lot of different things. Yes, they do think about the passion that's there between the two of you, but they also think about the love and this strong connection that you have, and just about how breathtaking you are to them. They remember, they go down memory lane and allow themselves to think about your first meeting, how they felt when they first saw you. It was a vision to behold. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Look at this couple here. There's a couple here in a boat, and they're going on a trip across the water to this beautiful fairy tale land. It's a beautiful place. This is a beautiful card, but I also, again, I feel your person does think about taking a trip with you. Perhaps they're planning it in their mind. Perhaps they're just thinking about it. If you're separated, perhaps they're thinking that once you get back together, taking a little trip together to get to know one another again might be a great idea. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. This comes back to that love, being able to share and express love. I do feel that they think about how much they love you. And if they have messed things up, I feel like there's a lot of regrets around that as well. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So, if you are apart from one another currently, pile 4, I do feel that they are remembering this time when they really experienced the full depth of your love for them. Queen of Cups, lots of love, full, open, soul, deep love. And I do feel like they think about what it's like when you're together, if you're currently seeing each other. Or I also feel about what they've lost if you're currently apart. But with this 2 of Cups being here, this does tell us that your person will turn on their heart light and that they will be more expressive of their love for you, and that there's a really good chance for this relationship to gain some momentum if you're currently seeing one another, if you're dating or in a relationship, or if you're apart. This opportunity for reunion is here as well. This is a strong connection, the Strength card tells us. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So they do think about how you are their true love because you're already part of their life. Let's see what else for pile 4. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Again, let's unplug and let's go on an adventure somewhere. I do feel that your person may be really busy. Your person may work a lot. And, you know, not had much time for you. And if they allow themselves to unplug, then you guys can spend some quality time together. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Perhaps your person needs to apologize. Perhaps they think about how they're going to present that apology to you. Pile 4. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Well, it's not a secret because we just saw that right here. Okay, so I do feel your person does long for you. I feel they do yearn for you, especially if you're not together, especially if you're in separation or you're broken up. This does come with a sense of them wanting to put things straight, wanting to take that step and bring this connection back together if you're apart, and making it stronger if you're currently with one another in a relationship. Your intellect arouses me. Okay, so you guys have probably had lots of discussions about many different things. That is exciting for them. I still have feelings for you. Well, of course you do. You need to express those feelings if you have not. I compare others to you. Well, no one can compare to my pile 4 people. So compare all you like. Pile 4 people are the best for you, pile 4 person. I want to feel that way again. So they do feel this strong connection to you as well. And I do feel they want to feel and experience that if you guys have been apart. I want to tell you how I feel. Good, it's time. What was once in the dark is going to be in the light. I wish I had treated you better. Perhaps they go through their mind and really think about what happened in the situations between the two of you. And perhaps they were unloving or uncompassionate or uncaring, and things just kind of got crazy between the two of you and you went your separate ways. I miss being with you. So they do recognize that they miss you. They do really recognize that not having you in their life does not make them happy. Okay? This is your reading for today, Pile 4. Thanks so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.